Daughter.
Jedi fucking stutter. So, Jack was just getting us to iron. So it turns out if when you break the axes and iron and stuff like that, iron tools, all you need is the wood to replace the tool, like the handle.
That makes sense. That's fairly realistic.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, like you break the handle on a maul, you're just replacing the handle, and you're not likely to break a freaking maul head.
Pretty much, yeah. See, so he built me one, so when he gets on, he might be able to build you unless you can figure out that slag stuff.
I got
I've surrounded. Sorry, you go first.
I have to log some stuff really quick.
You're good. We just suffered an attack not long ago too, so we should be fine.
Okay. Hold on, I need to look at this one on cameras.
So I figured out why it was stuttering a bit yesterday when I had it on high before, no problem. Turns out when it changes screen, it changes resolution as well as the screen. It didn't change the resolution back. So therefore, the OBS was fighting my natural resolution with the game resolution.
That's fun.
Yeah, so I got all that fixed now. It's all smooth on high. Alright.
Oh, okay. That is weird.
What?
So this person got their pin incorrect for entering a door twice, and then on the third they got it correct, which that's relatively normal, right?
Yeah.
The thing is that the way the system logged it, or like the way it came through on the system, makes it look like the green flag, the one that allowed her through, came through before the second red flag.
Oh, okay. That's odd.
So yeah, so the actual sequence was red flag, green flag. The way it came through on the system was red flag, green flag, red flag. Which is why I had to go check the cameras, because I was like, wait, what? Because I was trying to figure out how she had gone in through the door, and then within 4 seconds, left the door and gone back in. Or tried to go back in. Also, the 2 red flags came through really far apart. I mean, compared to how quickly she put them all in. They're like half a minute apart, and she did all of that within like a couple seconds. Because it doesn't take very long for somebody to put in their pin incorrectly twice and then do it correctly.
Huh? Fuck it, these sticks are mine. I need to get workplaces fucking surrounded.
So, I played the demo of Diceomancer.
Yeah.
I decided I liked the mechanics and the ideas of the game, but I really don't like the art style.
Oh, okay. Anything in particular that speaks to you not to like it, or?
I mean, it's like, it feels very much like a crude hand-drawn animation style, which I just don't love personally.
That'd be fair.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I spawned and saw something incomplete, and I had the stuff to complete it.
Oh, I'm not the one that completed that one, it was my people. We got meat and hunters going. We have two very good hunters, actually. Though at this rate, I might have to reduce everyone's hours to like 4 hours work until their fucking morale gets back up.
Yeah. Like I said, you might even consider basically just giving them vacation days for a bit, if they get too bad.
Yeah, as I said, if they get to about 45, I might have to do that. But hopefully, once I get the healer's hut and the rest of this up and running, it shouldn't be too bad. Because one of the builds can turn into a hunter.
I definitely think that,
Because I even gave him
there's gotta be some...
I even
There's
gave him
gotta be something we can do.
I even put him as a nap in the middle of their fucking day, and it still hasn't worked. It's essentially all I need. If I replace their work hours down to 5 hours with either sleep or leisure, it doesn't matter. They're happy. They just don't want to work more than 5 hours a day.
Yeah. Basically, from what I was seeing, though, it looks like them not liking their schedule is somewhat inevitable, and you just have to make sure they're happy otherwise in the end.
Well, I can't have it to the point where absolutely no one's working, you know? It's not going to work.
I get that.
What I hate is one schedule bout of minus is enough to get rid of the fucking leisure hours and the sleep hours bonus. Like, it's not neutral.
Well,
They still slightly lose some, just outside east side of the village. It just annoys me that you lose.
I'm gonna read my compass. This way?
It just annoys me that you lose out on that for everything, you know?
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Because, yeah, even though, like, they're not even working there in leisure, they're not, like, it's just because they got scheduled work hours, they're still losing it.
Yeah.
So it just annoys the shit out of me.
Apparently, though, if you... One thing that he was saying is if you reduce their sleep hours and increase their leisure hours, sometimes they'll just go to bed early as part of their leisure hours, which gives you, like, partial benefit of the leisure hours while they're still getting sleep.
Yeah, because
So you could try that.
leisure hours, essentially, they'll do anything they need during those leisure hours. But there's literally a plus for having sleep hours.
Right.
But at this rate, I might just have to reduce their work hours to 5 hours for now until whenever.
Yeah, and again, the video was like several months old, and I'm not sure what all has changed since
They want to
then.
work essentially 4 hours or less. That's what they want to do.
Cook wants us to know he needs raw red meat for
But
cooking.
yeah, it's just 4 hours or less is not going to do shit all at the camp, you know? It goes by so fast.
Right.
It's 1 minute every second. They work for 4 minutes.
Right.
So in 24 minutes, they work for 4 minutes. So that's what I've got them. I've got to have them on right now to get their fucking increases up. But it's still annoying the absolute shit out of me that they're only going to work for 4 minutes at a time. That's not going to feed or scavenge anything, if you know what I mean.
I don't even have a large axe yet.
There might be one on the tool storage. I got them auto making that shit.
Try to use up my small one so that I'm taking up less of my medium storage.
But yeah, because if
Doesn't
I
take long.
give a vacation, they'll get all their thing back, don't get me wrong, but as soon as I stick them on, they'll only be working a day or two. And then they'll be wanting fucking vacation again. What's been happening? That's why I'm just like, I'm kind of just over their bullshit. I gotta surround the workshop after the stone one.
Long sticks anywhere.
Yeah, there's plenty over the hill. There should be some in the stone cutter thing. I do have a fishing thing in the lake too.
Copy, thank you.
Didn't want firewood, but okay. I want to break my other one first. So I need 12 sticks. Except for the healer's hut, everything else should have its rope and everything like that.
I gave the healers hut some.
I'm just focusing
yeah,
on the
I
ones
have
that are up and running
all-
first, because that's only stage 2, so
The healer's hut only needs 25
sticks.
sticks.
Yeah, but it's still only like stage 2 or 3 of the build, so that's why I'm trying to get all the other ones up and running so I don't have work anxiety. Otherwise, instead of a slight decrease, it's a moderate fucking decrease.
Apparently, though, sometimes work anxiety just means they have more hours than they want.
And it comes up as actual with schedule and balance.
Okay, he was saying that, I mean, again, this is just according to the video, but he was saying that they get work anxiety if they either work too many hours or outside of the hours that they prefer, like, you know.
The nighttime people, yeah, no.
Daytime
So
hours.
the ones they had specifically were saying, I feel unsafe, my workplace is undefended. That's how I know specifically this one was dedicated to that. It's because they were like actually saying, I feel unsafe, my workplace is undefended. You want to get a fisherman up and running, do you?
I mean, I didn't know where else to put the long sticks.
No, that's alright. We still got 2 people we can summon. Because yeah, they got plus in their leisure hour, plus in their sleep hours. They just got minus for work hours. It's always going to be a minus. No one wants to work. I do understand that. But it shouldn't create a schedule imbalance like that. If they've got plus leisure and plus sleep, where's the fucking imbalance, if you know what I mean? I could understand no bonus from that, but just straight up, you're going to lose some.
Maybe we should
And again,
pay them.
two pluses with two minuses and should not equal loss. It should be, like, stable.
Mm-hmm. I was just thinking, though, maybe we should pay them. That'd make them happier.
Nah, don't complain. They want more for less. You know what would be coming too.
I mean, eventually, but my point is that basically this is the reason communism doesn't, well, one of the reasons communism doesn't work is even if you avoid somehow political corruption, you end up with everyone
Social corruption.
not wanting to work because they get the same stuff either way.
Why should I work harder to get the same amount as the person who works almost none at all?
Right.
I
Precisely.
understand. I do.
It's like we're just feeding everyone anyway, so why would they work for it?
Mm-hmm.
And that's
As
when
I
we
said,
start
the thing about
sacrificing the people who don't work.
pretty much, it's just you'll have to have a replacement. Remember, there's limited fucking.
Yeah, I know.
I'm having to go pretty far just to find things to summon, and we still are not on a cap by 2 people, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I need to drink. But at least I got a hunter running. The food they bring is so much more than, like, when cooked and shit. Our current builder, I really just need someone to replace them because I got our barbecue going because that is just important right now. Ugh. Meat. Juicy meat.
Yep, that's about the right time. Radio battery again.
Fair enough.
It has like a 22-hour life or something like that, so if you replace it one day more than 2 hours into your shift, you probably have to replace it the next day.
Yeah.
I should probably grab that club too.
At least have one on you, yeah. Always have at
Also
least
gonna
one
bring
weapon.
wood arrows, I guess.
I'm gonna be the main fucking damage dealer.
If you catch a rabbit, let me shoot it. Oh, that's interesting.
What?
So I just ate 2 oysters, or not oysters, mussels, back to back. One gave me food poisoning, and then the second one said, as soon as I ate the second one, it said you're feeling much better.
Oh.
And it just said it again. I'm confused.
Probably because you're getting your food level back up. It'll be if there's that stomach thing. Also, if you eat an onion, it gets rid of the stomach stuff.
Oh,
Bad stomach, yeah, it comes up with a white one.
you know, onions always make you feel better when you're sick.
Well, they heal you in this game along with garlic. Garlic just stops you from getting cold. Which, we should probably go get a fucking farm up and running, get some garlic. Flax growing at all times because during this winter, it might not grow as well. I think you can grow it in winter, but we're gonna need a lot of shit. And I love it how, like, the hunters that go out, they will get work anxiety. My workplace is not safe because it's not surrounded by a fence, but yet you go out with wolves to hunt rabbits and shit like that. The village is right next to it with militia.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're just gonna be anxious.
Like, if it was a mine site that you had to run to, yeah, like building a road, assigning it guards, maybe a fence around it so when you're mining you don't get snuck up on. I could understand that, you know? As I was saying to fucking Calfee yesterday, like, I enjoy it, but I see it being very niche for a few people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, oh, Valheim did this better or some shit like that. I can see it.
Far, I don't love the villagers. I mean, like, I like the idea of them, but
They need to be refined.
they're freaking picky.
They help, but the managing aspect of them can be a bit much. But I guess that might
Yeah.
also be a custom setting you can mess with in the fucking thing, you know?
Right.
So... could always check that out sometime, I guess.
They are. I think it's kind of funny how there are never sticks in the woodcutting place.
Yeah, because they get used everywhere else. Everywhere.
Used as quickly as they're found.
Pretty much. Well, it kind of sucks because you got to fence every fucking place in.
Well, it would also help if you could actually tell the guys, like, hey, like, half the logs you get, I want you to chop them up into sticks.
Well, it's a bit like they want you to.
What happened to my rock?
It's a bit like how you're meant to make the fucking fishermen feel safe, you know? Because you can't fence that in.
Right.
I mean, I can try.
Fence the whole lake.
You know what? That's probably one of the only ways to do it. But if you're doing it at sea, how the fuck are you meant to do that?
Fence the ocean.
I could do that and see what that does, but highly doubt. Only got like 2 more fences, then everything but the fucking healer hut is fenced.
I have another red flag to log. It's a simple one, though. And it's very similar to the last one I logged, so I just basically copy-paste the line and then change the very few things that are actually different. It's the most common red flag that we have, because at this site, because this site uses pins at certain doors, and incorrectly entering your PIN red flags. It's much more common than someone trying to go into a room they don't have access to.
Yeah, pretty much. Not surprised.
Granted, that does still happen some, but then the other one is stuff like misreads is the other big one, which basically means that they had some other, usually anyway, means they had some other RFID card next to their badge, and it scanned the wrong one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So, like, if they had, like, well, actually, one of the common ones is the construction site has a different badge system. So oftentimes those badges would get scanned and they'd come up as a misread.
Oh, okay.
Because, well, they're a totally different system, so of course they don't recognize it. Oh my gosh. Apparently, if there's something behind you, but in front of your camera, you will click it instead of what you're trying to click.
Sounds like you.
And so because of that, I just drank water like 3 times in a row. Where's that freaking glow again? There it is.
Now I have my crude axe to work on. Need a better pickaxe now. But I don't know how to work the metal. And I really don't want to turn anything to slag.
I think you're fine as long as you're paying attention to it, like if the cooking, but I could be wrong. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, as long as you don't just leave it, you're fine.
Yeah, which the NPCs like to leave half the time.
But I haven't really looked up. Yeah, and that's why the NPCs do it. Is it's like when they're cooking and they turn the food to coal.
Yeah, because they fucking walk away halfway through it.
Yep. That is how I understand it from a brief description that seemed to assume I already knew how metalworking worked.
Wait, you don't know how metalworking works?
I was admittedly reading between the lines.
I thought you were an expert. Fuck, and here I told Jack it's alright. I'll fucking get Penguin to do it all. Fuck.
So, apparently now, any time for tats on Helldivers that a 500 or a Hell Bomb goes off, it yells explosion!
Mods?
Yeah.
Figured.
And
These
then there's
lazy
something
bums
else
don't work
for the
until about
laser, I
3 in
don't
the
know what that one
afternoon.
is.
I said these lazy bums don't start work until about 3 in the afternoon.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, again, they only want to work 4 hours a day.
Oh, these new generations.
Oh, best thing
don't
ever,
want
the wood totem effects give them plus 3 if you sit on them. We got 6. So we need a couple more to fucking get them up. Oh yeah, their work schedule balance, some of them at 4 hours, is perfectly balanced. No plus, no minus. But yeah, you need about, it seems like you need a totem for every 3 people. Well, a totem can only sit 3 people, sadly. I guess when you kill the other ones, you get the altars you can build, and I think they can sit at that.
Be right back. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Oh, looking at people's badges and IDs. The most useless part of this whole job. Oh, there's another red flag for me to do as well.
Fuck, my hammer broke. I need
This
more
one
sticks.
is at least a little different. This much, though, is still gonna be the same. That down. 32.
Oh yeah, do you know sometimes we're like, ah, fuck, we've got no sticks. Where are all the sticks going? What about log cutters doing, you know? What if I told you, or like, we got no long sticks, what's happening? We just cut down things. Turns out your NPCs to get sticks will actually cut long sticks. If the storage is full.
I mean, that is actually good.
It is.
Disarm one finish,
I figured out I needed regular sticks, so it was probably actually better for me to... Oh, we can cut a willow? Sorry.
Wait, you can cut a willow?
It'll be better for... apparently, I looked at it, just says needs better equipment.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought you mean you could cut it with your current level of fucking axe.
Oh, no. I was thinking they were like those big rocks we can't mine.
No. No, you can cut the willows.
The healing hut needs bark right now, right?
Your sticks.
Oh, okay. What needed bark? I thought something needed bark.
The only other thing you've been doing would be Fisher Hut.
I could have sworn I saw something that just needed a crap ton of bark, but... Not the Fisher Hut. Feels crazy to like 3-hit a tree. Alright, now I just need 2 logs.
Alright, we're slowly getting everyone out of the goddamn... Oh, except for Woodcutter's Hut, there's a person there who really doesn't like storms. Not rain, just storms.
I think I prefer, though, the NPC sort of setup where it's just like, yeah, they'll just work until it's time to go to sleep, and then they'll go to sleep.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't mind managing the hours and shit like that. Hate that it keeps increasing. It's just annoying.
Right.
And it's like, oh, they're going to decrease because they're, again, when there's two negatives and two positives, it should be a stable thing, not a, oh, you're going to lose some. To me, that's
Well,
not.
that makes me wonder if there's like a hidden kind of like scale to it.
Yeah, either they're happy or
Like,
you lose some.
Like it's actually like plus or minus like 10 and 15 or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. That's just a thought.
Maybe it's just you're always fucked.
Oh, they finished it while I was cutting down that tree. Okay, I guess I'll just drop this log. As soon as I figure out how to drop this log without drinking water. I mean, I guess I could just drink water. Fisher hut's built though.
Nice. We do have people we could assign to it. It's just I got them all doing shit right now.
Yeah.
Not that. Long stick. But yeah, for our house with 12, I'm gonna have to build 2 more fucking totems.
Stage on that. Just needs a bit more.
Now we need 20 bucks.
Oh, I was trying to find the woodcutting place to put. Oh wait, there it is. I'm not used to this setup yet. I was trying to look for it to put bark away, but I guess now I'm looking for it to pick bark up. Also needs long sticks, so I'm gonna grab a long stick. Thank you, woodcutter. Another thing, other than just like the drag for range sort of like fence system that would be nice, is if instead of the way the gates work. Oh my gosh, dude. Sorry, guy just opened the gate, pushed me back with it, and then closed it again so I couldn't even like get out. Um, gates instead of how they work, being like you build a fence and then you select where on the fence you want a gate. I feel like that would be kind of nice instead of having to like switch and build a gate instead.
Yeah.
The fire is no longer warming you. Is that because I walked away from it?
Slight possibility, not 100% sure.
House of Healing is done. So if we assign
I
someone
need-
to that, it should make our people happier.
Yeah. Don't exactly have a lot of people spare. One gatherer, a
The
workshop.
question is, though,
Oh, now people aren't even fucking. They're just they're now all just norm on the schedule balance, neutral now. They're not even plus anymore. For 4 hours. That's what I mean. It's just they just get. All right. I think we got a stone cutter, two stone
how do you even
cutters.
get sick? How do
We
you
gotta
even get sick of working 4 hours a day?
Yeah, pretty much. We got 2 builders. One of them I wanted to stick on hunting because they are a hunter. If we summon 2 more, we can get a medicine person, and we can get a whatever.
The heck? There we go. I was having a very hard time getting Twitch to actually pull up your stream. I would click watch now and it would just go to the
We have our barbecue is apparently a really good fisher. So if I summon 1 more, I can switch the current builder to the barbecuer, and I can change the barbecuer to the fisher. I'll be back.
What do you want prioritized right now for building?
Totems, because we'll have 12 people and enough totems for all of them. If you could finish the totems first, please. And then the fence around them. Then we'll have to worry about upgrading fences. And then once those fences and the totems are done, we'll do a farm and a fence farm. And then we'll have to worry about second cottage and shit like that soon. And then maybe seeing what it takes to upgrade our other stuff. Oh, flax. I'll take it.
I'm wondering though if having a healer would allow us to make everyone else work longer without losing as much.
Possibly. That's why I'm working on Yurt and Bloods now to... I'm working on Yurt and Bloods now to get fucking...
Well, our miners will have something to do for a bit.
One, 2, 3, 4. I got enough for 1 summon. I just need to get 5 more and I'm good. Guess
It
what
might
my...
even be a whole day's worth of work. That's
Guess what-
another thing, is if they run out of work, like stuff to do, they should just go to leisure until they have work to do again.
Yeah, instead they stand around and they lose morale just standing there doing nothing.
Yeah, they bitch about working while not even really working.
Yep. Anyway, guess what my highest skill is?
Mining?
Building. Then gathering.
Ah.
Building's at 27, gathering's at 22. Okay.
Oh, the food station is empty.
How about the gathering pit? Because they pretty much eat it all up. At this rate, we're going to need a food hut, and we're going to have to upgrade it, and then we're going to have to... Oh, God. So much.
Nothing in the veggie. There's just mushrooms.
Yeah, just cook up some mushrooms real quick, then. Oh, upgrade anything, so I really want as many as I can get.
And it has my fuel.
Fine.
I just love the state they leave everything in.
Pretty much. Do you have enough materials there to upgrade the Jotun Blood? The thing. I'm bringing Jotun Blood back.
It needs 3 more large stones that are not in storage. I don't know if there's some around or not.
There should be just over the hill at the back.
Firekeeping, level 1.
Yeah, you keep that fire.
I'll keep it real good.
Whatever works. Oh, look at that. Right, bringing one back. I don't need that, I don't need more. Don't need that, don't need that. It's saying the healer hut's not surrounded properly. Can you make sure it's fully clipped around? It looks like there's a gap in that frontal area, the north area. There's a small gap between shit. Might just have to deconstruct it and redo it.
Okay, one sec.
Even if we got to add another fence to it, we don't have a person there working yet, so it's not going to be a big deal.
Map CO. Oh yeah, I see where that gap is showing up.
Yeah,
Doesn't look like there's a gap, but
apparently there is one.
apparently.
No large
yeah, if I can
logs and
figure out how to get to the right menu. Oh, there we go.
yeah, there's this small fucking gap, and apparently that's what matters.
A gap no animal that matters can get through.
Yep, but not enclosed, therefore it's not defended, therefore it's not part of it, therefore... You know what I mean. Just, I was about to do this thing, but I'm like, you know, fucking... I thought you said that was under storage.
There's a lot I do.
There's 5 of them now.
Is there junk on the ground? Is that why you can't build there?
No, it was very finicky.
Upgrades, people, upgrades. I want to face it out more.
You might want to... Yeah, I know you can't clip a gate from the gate, but you might want to clip the other one and see how far you need to do it. Item Odin was only tier 2? Whatever.
Oh my god. Having some really bad freaking control issues there.
Oh! Got another fucking archer. I don't want a thirsty giant. No, I don't want another big giant because that's just more food, which we might not have the fucking food for at this rate. You're gonna have to go bigger, are you?
I think so, just to be safe, I am. I know it's more materials and more space.
Just wait a second. Yeah, wait. A little to your left. Just wait, I'll build this. And then... Yeah, that will class as close. Where you had it, that'll class as close, David.
Where did this bark come from?
No clue. Oh, I chopped down trees near here. I don't know why it went up there. Oh, Builder probably had some?
Did you have bark on you when you built the gate?
No, I don't think so. It's still saying it's not enclosed. What the flying fuck? Can't be that gap there. Like, even when I zoom in, it's saying it's all... All I can think of is these things that are connected to it.
Oh, 1 second, actually. Let me try something. You know, as soon as the menus behave themselves...
Snapping under something that wasn't a gate.
Yeah.
Nope, still not.
I have no idea.
Oh, no, not what I wanted. Unless we just complete this and just make it one whole area.
No, I'm not trying... That is not the woodcutters. I haven't run far enough yet.
We need 2 large logs.
No, wait,
No,
wait,
one large log. Yeah. Sorry. And then I need 9 sticks.
Oh. Oh, okay. This is where it's not enclosed. I can't help you with that.
Long, hard, but they're sticks. I need 9 sticks.
Long and hard.
Oh, scared of storms, but they're a fisher. You can assign... Wait, actually, just how good is that person's fishing compared to the other person's fishing? That's the question. Fishing 10. Alright, you can stick this new person on fishing.
Okay.
I'll assign
Ida.
to a home. Yeah.
Ida suggested that.
I'm starting to get hungry. Well, you guys aren't working enough for food.
Oh, they're already fishing 10. Oh, is it their, like...
They're all starting to get hungry. They don't have enough food. Because they're not hunting enough. They're not gathering enough because of the low fucking hours. Alright, increasing your hours again, you guys can get fucked. You can have that middle sleep, bud. You're at 50%. Get some shit, and then we can worry about giving you vacation days. Oh, I'm gonna guess why that person said leisure hours, because they'll sit at totems and they don't have enough morale.
Saying they need a bunch of bait now.
So if we give them more totems, they'll sit at the totems, get some of their morale back. I think that's meant to be the whole fucking thing of it.
It looks like they're able to catch perch. Oh, I'll be right back. Thank you. You too. You can tell if it's my friend who comes up just by what I say, because I'll probably say something like license and registration, please. Oh my god, people, stop red flagging! Oh, this one's actually a clearance one. I didn't tell you the really funky thing that Constriction did here.
That.
So, in the material traps, it's supposed to be security has access to one side of the material trap, and logistics has access to the other side. So neither group has access to the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Is how it's supposed to work.
Okay.
However, they put the badge reader for the logistics side on the wrong side of the door. So they put it inside the material trap instead of outside.
Oh.
So in order to get to it, you have to go through a door that is security access only.
Oh.
So a badge reader that logistics is supposed to be the only people who have access to it, only security can get to it.
Okay.
I need to pull up cameras just to make sure that he just left when his badge didn't work. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, but
Safe and sorry.
exactly. What side was he on anyway?
There we go. It's covered.
Oh. Okay. So apparently, so I thought what they had done was that they had given us access to that reader. Apparently that didn't happen. Because that red flag was a security guy badging that reader I was talking about.
Oh, yep.
That is
So-
logistics only.
Wow, that was a quick attack. Alright.
Attack?
Yeah, Blood Moon, it just come up.
Okay, I'm in a menu. And sorry, but I can't really help you. I'm doing my
Oh.
job.
Don't worry, I'm getting a fucking Drover attack me with a bow. Oh, and unless you dodge just before they do their attack, you can't dodge them.
Not a woodcutter.
As long as there's no ranged people, I'll be happy. Yep, no ranged people. Alright. Mm.
Full far.
Nice, go ahead.
Ow. Fuck up. Oh. It still hasn't ended yet. We still got one more wave left. Alright, I'm gonna leave that to you. I've got to go find some garlic and shit. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna die next wave.
Fair enough.
Especially if they got ranged people. Yeah, next one, if they spawn in the middle of this, just, even if you distract them. Oh yeah, the wolf didn't even spawn from the thing, it was just when they got too close.
Yeah, I figured it probably wasn't from the blood moon.
The reason we're not using these resources is because the wolves are too close. They're summoned, they're summoned, they're summoned.
Oh shoot. Forgot to switch my tool. Oh, his shield was nowhere near that direction. What?
Well, they can block behind them, remember? Oh, took my shit off. He can block a heavy attack too, by the way. Oh, you destroyed Syl if you block his heavy attack.
Ow.
You're stunned. Alright, let's
Yeah,
try.
I didn't have my weapon out, and it takes a while for me to get it out. Because I have to enter my menus as far as I know.
Good.
Oh, feel free to grab my arrows. I gotta jump.
Ooh. There are enough totems for everyone. Alright, 4 spaces. Alright. Ugh. Oh, God. That a hunk of burning love. Couple arrows. Right. Not eat. Collect, you dumb bastard. Boom. Gatherer's heart. Gatherer's heart. Builder. Barbecuer. We got 2 builders. Here's a gatherer. I'm gonna have to start gathering food by the looks of it. Because people are inept at grabbing shit right here. Alright, you come here, you cunt of bastard. You. Go. Alright, Torah as that. Go. Jesus Christ. Everything's built. We're gonna have to build a cottage. Oh, another cottage. One stick short. Black. Blue. Black. And hopefully, oh, that goes well. Anyway. Hunter. Forager. Stonemaker. Wood. Six. 4. One level of 20. Fucking fast. That should grow a shit ton of mushrooms for people, if I'm being honest. My priority is food. They run across here. I'll miss the walk then. Cool. The hunters will probably try to hunt it. I'm gonna look at this. Just double check my shit. I don't want to lead my people to death, if you know what I mean. Much as they annoy the shit out of me. Inventory is full. What I can do is make 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, we can build a fucking food marker. Fucking stone marker. I'll build a tree marker too. They really get desperate. We've plenty of food. But we need to get a farm going with beetroots. Like ASAP. That's quite a bit of food in my inventory. Not that far. Got them off on the right foot again. Hopefully. Means I can deal with anything their way. Like, that's such a large hunting, foraging area. Like, bro, why do you go so far? Generals, welcome, generals. 67% of these things are not in their things. Did not find any sticks. Don't worry, I can find you sticks. couple of logging shit I can provide. Jesus Christ, builder. Why are you all the way over there? What is over there that needs you so fucking much? Alright, I think I need to give him more leisure to sit at the thing for longer. You're a new healer, Trove. Don't know why Trove went cross country. Trove went cross country. Fuck it. Builder can do it. Yeah. I need a little room. So here. Build a hut here, have 3 plots there. That should work. If I clear out 1, 2, 3 trees, I can put it back here a little bit closer to the well. And then I I can build it right there. Oh, alright. That will work, I guess. Need another workshop somewhere to work some scraps something.
Oh, apparently the walls on the minimap are a new feature.
Yeah. I discovered that yesterday when I was looking at the logs.
Player characters briefly swimming upon approaching a lake biome.
We're almost finished the carpenter's thing, and when that's done, we can upgrade all the huts.
Nice.
What does upgrading those do?
Probably more storage for hardwoods, probably as well. More
Oh yeah, we
dedicated
don't have storage
storage.
for hardwood yet.
What's that?
Does it offer?
I can cut down hardwood. I have a crude iron axe.
No, I said, oh yeah, we don't have storage for hardwood yet.
Oh,
So
yeah,
what
yeah.
did you say?
I don't know. I really do not. Oh, after that's there, we can start upgrading other things.
I think I'm gonna use the... Did I actually pick up that meat? Hold on. Can't remember. No, I didn't pick up any meat. I was thinking though about maybe taking a little bit of the meat that we had gotten from that wolf and making some bait.
If you want.
If
Not like
there
we have
still
any
is
fish. There's no storage in the bait barrel. So there's no bait
Not
in
being able to jump if you're looking at absolutely anything is kind of annoying.
I got a lot of food up there for them to fucking eat something.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I went out scavenging.
Where are there berries?
There was quite a few, yeah.
Sure. I'll just use those then.
We got two
Got two
meats. I've
for the
expanded
berries.
our hunting ranges and everything like that, so...
Weird to me
is it looked like you can make. Where did I see that? I thought I saw something indicating I could make bait just in my inventory.
Yeah, you can. In your tools.
And tools, okay.
Yep, one
Makes
berry
me
equals 4
wonder-
baits.
Wonder. There's a bench for it, so I'm wondering why there's a bench for it.
What is the perch classed as?
What?
What is perched under? No one's caught a perch, so we don't know what it's classed under because there's certain meats for certain different things.
Oh.
Eh? So find that out and you find out what you need.
Okay, well, maybe I shouldn't have made so much bait, but. Oh, I fell in the water.
Insect larva. Well, in real life, they mainly eat things like their bottom feeders.
Yeah, yep.
So
That's accurate.
just Google how you get
Um,
fucking insects in this, I guess. That's no fucking
Grub.
yeah, grubs.
Yeah, 'cause that's the only freaking fish we can catch here.
Well, the other ones are unavailable. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we can only catch that here. Yeah.
I'm guessing that means because they're not here, or maybe because it's the wrong season.
Well, yeah, possibly because yeah, you're looking at fucking sea bass when we're on the ocean, at the beach. So. Oh yeah, we got a healer hut and everything working up. The healing is super fast, but they smack me with a goddamn stick.
No, I don't mean in Alaska.
I don't know how a healer's meant to keep him happy.
What's the...
The workshop is defenseless? What the fuck do you mean the workshop is defenseless?
Oh, they call them maggots. Maggots. Dollar eggs?
Maybe. All I know is Jack found some.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he ate a couple. Don't know how he found them. Apparently Stonecutters is full, so I'm taking both these people off this task.
No, I don't mean in Asia.
Oh! There is fish meat coming in. I just think you get less with the inappropriate guys cooking fish meat.
Okay, cool.
I dismissed both our stone guys because the stone stuff's full, so.
Oh my gosh. That's kind of funny. It's not what I was looking for, though. Apparently, at some point, they accidentally removed the craft option for making maggot bait.
Oops.
And so people were trying to figure out what you do with maggots, because it says you can use them as bait, but they couldn't make bait. I can't find anything about it, really.
Okay. Well, whatever we had is working, so.
Gosh darn it! I fell off the frickin' dock again.
So blueberry bait worked, and it's 1 blueberry for 4 bait, so
Me
just
too.
make a shit ton. But yeah, the guy is like quite literally making fish meat, so they're catching
I
it.
need to warm up. I needed to warm up after that.
We got shit working.
Yay!
Carpentry greater than 10. Give me my carpentry greater than 10. Alright. I'm gonna guess we're going to have to focus on other shit. Till then. Alright, well we're gonna need another fucking
Butt builder.
warehouse.
Did not find any stick. Builder's complaining about not having any sticks.
Yeah, guys, we'll make more stick, trust me. Or you can make a shit ton yourself, it's up to you. I'm just clearing
I'm gonna
some
take one of the
raw-
fish and see how much bait I can make out of one.
It tells you when you hover over your thing. Like it tells you how much
I
you
need
make,
to
so you hover over
fillet
it.
the fish.
4 baits, 1 fish meat makes 3 fish baits. 1 red meat makes 3 red baits, and 1 maggot makes 3 maggot baits.
Hold to harvest. Dang, they level up your freaking skinning fast.
Alright, I need to build a farm to get rid of all this goddamn fucking stuff.
So I skinned the perch in 3 pieces, like 3 times. It was just 3 hits.
Yep.
In that time, I got 3 levels in skinning.
Oh, jeez, okay.
Okay. The fish meat is not an efficient way, not a super efficient way to get more bait, though. I was hoping it would be better than the berries, but it's seeming like it is not.
Well, as I said, it's 1 to 4 or 1 to 3?
Yeah.
And
I was wondering if maybe you got more meat than just one from a fish, but that is not the case.
why, bitch, are you
At
not?
least it wasn't for me there. Oh, I didn't want to pick up the freaking firewood. Really, if I were looking for maggots, I'd be looking for rotting wood.
Rotting
Or
wood,
meat.
meat. Can you build a fence, but just go in between these two rocks when you go around? Otherwise, you'll cut into it, and then just go from here to the other rock, or, well, to this other fence, and then go straight down between the rocks again.
Oh, it's a
It's one of those add ones, and it's pretty big. It's just
workshop, yeah.
hopefully gives us more. We can build what we want for all that shit. I'm going to make a fucking farm because we need to be able to get some berries out. Not berries, seeds. Fucking seeds out. And then I guess we need to start making some goddamn fucking... Get our people to start making some... Need to fix my crude iron axe. Oh, if someone else is laying down at a medical hut, you can heal them too. One stick and one iron head. Oh my god. That is so easy to fix.
Stick in what?
One stick and the iron head that you have left. That is what you need. That's it.
Head.
Yeah, that you get for the fucking... Well, you probably need to correct tools. Never thought of that.
I gave over here.
We need an iron, knife, blade, some weapons, sticks. Alright.
Again, be kind of nice if I could just turn a piece of fence into a gate, but
Gotta either figure it out or work for a check. Yeah, just being able to alter it as you need it. Do wish that was a thing you could do.
I'll need to make sure this gate gets finished because it's exposing stuff.
yeah, I don't have a bow at all right now. I gave mine to someone because one of the hunters didn't have a fucking bow.
That might be because I took one from the thing.
No, no, it was before
The
you even.
report. Oh, okay.
Yeah, before you even really come in. So I just noticed it was they were lacking, and that's why they weren't bringing in any meat.
Fair enough.
And then I
Hard
increased their
to
hunting range
hunt
again.
without a weapon.
And then I increased their range because there's a lot of rabbits near a certain area. Alright, now we need stone, sticks, what the shit.
Yeah, so if you find crawler eggs, I guess those can give maggots.
I haven't found any of those at all.
That is all I know about how to find maggots.
Maybe Jack knows.
Maybe.
Summer is coming to an end. Yeah, we really need to get this goddamn fucking thing up and running. One of you guys are gonna
Hopefully
have to
fish
come
can
back.
be caught in the winter, otherwise we're gonna have a
No, you
rough
can.
time.
Well, the fish don't. Only fish. Some fish go into hibernation. Otherwise, a lot of them are year-round. So they'll have their migratory patterns, but I don't see this one per se. With
Yeah,
that.
but it can be rough to fish if the lake freezes.
True, but we don't know if that's what happens here. And Jack hasn't said anything about it, especially when I built my fishery there, so I'm currently under the assumption of it doesn't. I'm going under the assumption of it doesn't. I've also put one of our stone workers back to work as the things are no longer full. Oh, tree and a tree.
Oh, you took them off of work for a bit?
Oh yeah, because our stone thing was full. I've now made it
I guess if
unfull.
it was full, it makes sense to just save their anxiety.
Well, they're not the ones with anxiety, it's the workshop person with fucking anxiety. But I made them, but because they had no work, they were builders instead, so that's why like everything was getting built so fast.
I was just double checking that my gate was satisfying that as a fence or wall.
Yeah, and I say just before we finish that, well, you can have someone work at the warehouse, but before we finish that, just finish the fence first. It's a bit like I'm going to finish this farm, but then I'm going to build around it, set up the fields, and then have someone work here. We do have a farmer somewhere. Yeah, because we're going to have to use what we can of spring to get garlics and shit to grow, because they don't grow in whatever. So we got the healing hut, so obviously we won't need that, but in the middle of combat, it's going to be nice to have a couple. But also, all that can grow is beetroots, and beetroots and flux. We don't need flux. But I don't know how much beetroot's going to grow, so it'll be good to grow some of that, but if we can grow our sources before then, yeah, I'm going to like it a lot more. On the bright side, my wood harvesting is almost at apprentice.
I don't know why you teleported me, game. I had just been chopping that exact same thing from where I was standing.
Not gonna lie, when you got those two done, did you want to pick someone to put up a cottage?
I
Just
guess.
Yeah, just we won't put anyone in it just yet until obviously it's done in fence. But when we do the cottage, maybe we just put a couple totems around it, just so that way, I think totems will increase the housing points. We can have it defended, housing points. Everyone's happy because part of the fucking stuff is housing points, and you don't want workshops near your housing points. I just found out.
Huh?
Yeah, so the Gatherer's Hut and the whatever. So sorry for housing. Our cottage only has +7, and that's because the woodcutter's hut takes it down by 8. It's only got +7 for housing points, but we got +50 for a base. We got 6.4 for thatch base. The fucking math doesn't add up. But sorry, agent count modifier is 0.1. I guess the more people you have in cottages, the less it counts. Because when I assigned 12 people there, for any comfy coding that shit they would like in there, no decoration of that. We're gonna have to get barracks and shit too soon to fucking start training up melee people, patrols, help deal with waves. So much.
Going over to the kiosk parking lot. They might just be here to pick someone up who's getting off at 11, though.
Sadly, Phil won't probably be on until after the next attack, because that's going to be after tomorrow. I wonder if you could heal me in between the waves at a healer's hut. Be interesting, wouldn't it?
I'm just trying to get this. I think there's a stick in there somewhere. Maybe not.
It sticks where I am.
The healer side if you want to try that.
Was that sorry?
I'm going to the healer side if you want to try that.
Yeah, sure, I'll go there. I'll see if I can heal you. Just wait until I'm there, otherwise, yeah. Wait. Right, lay down.
I had a couple of firewood on me, so.
Heal.
The witch doctor will see you soon. Yeah, that is definitely working.
So we can heal each other real quick in between waves if we deal with them fast enough, which is kind of cool.
Oh, the freaking menus.
I think you could make like salves and shit like that if you know what I mean.
Huh?
I think you can make like salves and stuff. Shit you slap on to heal in other games.
Salves.
You say sows, some people say sows.
I was just having a hard time understanding.
You saying other people can't speak, right?
Maybe. Bitch, I might be. What you gonna do about it?
I was gonna say build another college, but actually, can you find some place to place a food hut? Because I just realized food hut is going to be what we need to when we can get to level 10 carpeting.
Wasn't you saying there were sticks?
Everywhere I am. Because I'm destroying trees to build a farm, so there's plenty of fucking sticks left in the ground.
You are...
East side. In the little cradle. You'll see it if you use your Z and you're running up to me. You'll see him on top and down below. You're racing builders and a lumberjack though, so... Or lumber guy, sorry. I should like to say.
Builders is their word. We can use builders.
Builders, yeah. Some there. I don't need any more large logs.
Just want to ask if you needed a long stick. I could have.
No, I don't need any more. The fucking farm is just a 1 of 1, and then I just need to set up everything. I'm going to take all those goddamn seeds out of that goddamn fucking thing.
Fair enough.
My god. It's just taking up almost 3/4 of our room in the goddamn fucking thing. To the point where if the collectors bring anything more in, they're not going to be able to do so. And I'm going to put that priority for feathers to fucking low. I think I already have, though. I can put it to none. No feathers. No feathers are needed right now. We need some for arrows and shit, but we almost got 300 feathers. No more fucking feathers are needed. We have 310 flux seeds. 158 53 garlic seeds. 63 cabbage seeds. 60 blueberry seeds. 48 carrot.
What in the world
98
is
onions.
that?
You will need some blueberries for your shit, won't you? Your baits.
You could just make them all into bait and.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna make a
Or
blueberry
you mean
field.
growing them?
Yeah, growing them.
Oh yeah, how fast are they using the bait? There's something we should kind of be aware of.
Yeah. Have you seen?
Okay, they still have quite a bit of bait in there.
Alright. Oh, that's good. Tea.
Yeah,
Oh, crops.
they've hardly used any bait, I feel like.
Back. No. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just make sure they have 30 spare in there at any one time, I guess. 4x4 should be good enough for growing crops. And if I make 4 crops, means we should have plenty at any one time.
So where are you taking that log? Oh, I had that pinned. Whoops.
What did you have pinned?
Oh, the
Oh.
the new workshop.
You can only have 3 crops at a time. Can I make that a larger crop then?
What do you have pinned in terms of building right now?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
So they will prioritize whatever you have pinned first. Alright, so
I don't
far.
have anything pinned now.
That.
Gosh.
Uh,
I practically have to look up into
Oh.
the sky to use my sense right now. Because it doesn't work if I'm looking at any object.
Sounds like trouble. Sticks.
Even if said object doesn't have a Y prompt.
That's odd. Alright, well. Gonna have to build a thing around it. Turn someone into a farmer. Who is a good farmer on our people though? That's my question. Oh, one of our builders, Hafton. Our current stone cutter, I would have to switch stone cutters, but that person has a 5 because I don't want to take. No, Hafton isn't doing anything. He gains that pretty well. Both our one of our gatherers is an apprentice. One has 30 has 47. He's almost above an apprentice in gathering.
I have a picture of a perch stuck on my screen.
What's that?
Do you have any idea why there would be a picture of a perch stuck on my screen?
Need to move these over a little bit to get rid of them.
Oh, really? They supplied the ropes while I was making ropes. Cool, thanks, guys.
Well, I got a person that should always be making 30 ropes at any one time, so I kind of don't blame them, as if they run out of ropes and that person's not doing their job. And the gatherers bring plenty of flux. Wish I'd prioritize food than flux, but actually, I possibly can. Ugh. I wish there was a way to increase the stars for your stat.
Sounds like something you should be able to do.
It's probably going to be something they bring in later, if you know what I mean. Because otherwise, even on like an average person, you usually lose out on like the experience you get on stuff. What the fuck are you taking that for? Oh, we got a builder who's grabbed a log from somewhere and brought it all the way over here to collect sticks. Okay.
That person must be dropping off badges. Happening there.
It's like when it transitions between night and day, it gets so fucking dark. Weeds. Yeah, there it will do.
Bark on the ground over here.
What was that, sir?
There's so much bark.
Good for fiber.
Oh.
Who's our barbecuer? They're not good at skinning. I should put a barbecuer here because they've got. This guy has 11 and 5 in it. First, stonecutter comes here. The builder there can become the stonecutter. This hut. This hut. Nice. So barbecue can go there. Barbecue is the builder here. No. No. That guy gets proficiency when skinning, so he can become the barbecue because he needs to skin the meat and shit like that. Yes. Yeah. He becomes that. Hopefully it keeps tasks. Yes, that's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we can turn into crows now.
You do what?
We can turn into crows.
Oh.
I got a totem, which if you use a Jotun blood, you can craft it into a bird skull and turn into a crow, I think. Is what it's meant to do. Builder. Builder,
All the
builder.
logistics guys got stuck on the DC.
Now, builder can... That person, so we got our builder, we got a barbecue, we got a farmer now. He will need a rake though. Have to be task now that has to be added is a rake. That's a metal rake. I would love to do that, but
No workers assigned. Okay.
you're looking for a sign, are you?
Improved warehouse storage platform.
Need more sticks. I need more sticks.
Well, a roof would probably be good.
We got no sticks. Why we got no sticks? Why are all the sticks gone?
I have 9 on me, but
Right, I made more sticks.
reduces damage from weather events. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, and then you can start building shit that we can store in there, like extra shit. So when storages get full and shit like that. Then you can build a market, so when you get another outpost, you can just fucking trade between the two of them. How's our people's morale going? Alright, so yeah, with the totems and the hours they sit at the totems, it's literally still making their shit go up. Slowly, but still go up. Jesus Christ almighty. Alright.
How would I go about?
Fucking that. I can still do. Spare axe can always sit there.
Ah, okay. So you have to be inside the freaking warehouse to even start building it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what we want to build. I was just trying to get it figured out.
No, all good. Well, I don't even know the options, so once you know the options, I guess we can decide.
Water barrel, raw food silo, meat punk rack, cooked food store.
Alright, cooked food store, I'd say
rack.
go with that. Cooked food, raw food. I got a couple
Sticks,
metals down the
bark,
bottom.
firewood, resin, thatch, long stick, log, small carpentry materials, long carpentry materials, large carpentry materials, stone storage, Jotun blood, weapons and tools,
Oh,
outfits,
alright, so first things first.
arrows.
Arrows don't take up too much. I don't have too many pumping out. It just depends on how much our people use. What I'm going to say is...
Basically,
cooked food, raw food, Jotun
if
blood.
you can think of it, there's a storage for it, just about.
I say cooked food, raw food, Jotun blood. For now.
Filling up the cooked and raw food.
It adds it there in case they fucking fill up the goddamn fucking... They fill it up with fucking flax or some shit, you know what I mean?
You gotta put
Or...
the Jotun one first, though, because we don't really have storage for that.
Yeah, put Jotun... I'm gonna say level 3, you could probably farm Jotun themselves. Which will be helpful. And today, once it flicks over, on the night time is probably when we're getting attacked, so... Which means we're probably going to have to do this one without Phil.
I need to take a little bit of a break here.
I might have to do this alone. Oh, I should probably